following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's Livestreams.
4th down and 10 for the Spartans. Here comes the blitz off of the corner, and they get there, and it's going to be turned over on downs.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
Delmacher rolling out to the left, flips the hips over the middle. He's got him! Brody Highland to the end zone! His second touchdown of the day!
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Takes a snap. Get to Schomburg. Schomburg, hole, right side. Sideline, touchdown!
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multiple-year first-place winner for best play-by-play in the state.
Armson back with a lone back, a man in motion, that's number 5, fakes the handoff, spins around, he's back in the packet, throws deep, he's got a man up top, and he catches it! He's still on his feet, number 18 going, the 10, the 5, touchdown Oaks!
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only, PT Tire and Service,
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
AirTech, Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services, Pioneer Keg,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Face Heating Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implement, Skyline Roofing,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Leroy Meats, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's Livestream, providing game day coverage.
Good afternoon, basketball fans. Welcome into Randolph, Wisconsin for this non-conference matchup between the Ledgers from St. Mary Springs Academy in Fond du Lac and the home team, the Randolph Rockets. Makai Ackerman, joined by Gage Runty, Isaac, and Brianna are also here. Gage, how are you?
I'm great, man. We've got a ball game on hand. 2 teams in the non-conference. It should be a good one.
Yeah, I'm really excited here. Non-conference game. We're about to head into Christmas break for these teams. I believe we have the game today, and I believe both of these teams have a game coming up this Monday or Tuesday, but then we'll head to break. We'll jump back into conference play after that. It should be an interesting one. Before we get into some of those in-depth stats, let's take a break here, step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, we'll talk about the visiting team, the Ledgers.
Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Welcome back to the pregame show here on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams. This official has an awesome mustache that I'm just seeing now. My goodness, that thing hangs down. But I guess back to the topic at hand. We've got some girls basketball coming at you at a 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon start here in Randolph. The non-conference matchup between the Ledgers from St. Mary Springs and the home team, the Randolph Rockets. Gage, why don't you run me through the Springs, how their seasons went, some of their star players so far?
Yeah, so a 42-28 W versus Campbellsport last night. I don't have numbers for you last night. It's tough for these coaches to have that quick of a turnaround. I do not blame them for a single second. Points per game, they are currently at about 53 mark. They're currently allowing about 53 as well. So a differential technically of -0.7, but I think that you can chalk it up to an even type of basketball. The stat for me was 20 turnovers per game. You got to limit that tonight. You got to find a way to limit that, especially against a team like the Rockets that make you pay for stuff like that.
Yeah, 20 turnovers is definitely something coaches harp on you for, especially when you get to practice. You know you got to work on that ball security. You work on kind of tighter passing in order to get those crisp, clean passes and not force the turnovers. Who on those pages sticks out to you, Gage?
I would tell you that tertiary scoring attack is the big one for me. It's made up of Jaslyn Loynes, Allison Baker, and Lauren Baker. 13, 5, and 1 slash for Lauren, 10, 3, and 3 for the freshman guard Allison Baker, and Jaslyn Loynes averaging 13, 6, and 2. These three players, that tertiary scoring attack is going to be huge for the Springs if they're going to find a way to win this game. You got to get all three players in this one.
Alrighty, we will step aside, run a few more ads, and when we come back, we'll talk about the home team, the Randolph Rockets. Stick with us here on JLS and Radio Plus.
Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
When you're not watching games on Radio Plus or Jeff's Livestreams, find the latest scores and top performers from the Flyway Conference by following Flyway Focus on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and stay up to date with the latest conference news every morning with the Flyway Focus Sports Report on YouTube or Spotify.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Katie's.
Welcome back to the pregame show on this afternoon in Randolph, Wisconsin. Gage Mackay, Isaac Brianna, the entire crew here today. We're super excited to bring you this girls basketball non-conference matchup. Gage, let's talk about the home team, the Randolph Rockets.
Yeah, their last one was a 53-20 loss versus Partyville. It is worth mentioning that they didn't have Lexi Zemlo, one of their lead scorers in that one. The number 9 team, ranked number 9, I think, is also a pretty good reason for a loss like that. They were led by Madeline Minima, 10-1-0. Paisley Logan, 3-4-1. And Aubrey Kaufman, 2-3-0 in that one. They're averaging 47 per game, 41 against them, making for a differential of about 5. Again, these two teams playing a very similar type of basketball by differential. I would tell you that if you're Springs tonight, you have to be able to limit Madeline Minima. 24-3 as a slash is phenomenal, and that secondary scoring from Lexi Zemlo isn't so bad either. There's a 5'7" sophomore guard giving you 13, 3, and 2 on 27% from the field, 60% from the free throw line, and 20% from beyond the arc.
Yeah, you'll hear about it from Coach Kaufman in a couple of seconds when we get to the coach's interview here, but he talks about that loss to Partyville a couple of days ago, or was it last week? I can't remember the exact date.
About a week ago.
Yeah, but that loss to Partyville, he took away some good things from the loss, honestly, and it was going to be a hard team. They're a ranked team, missing one of their top players. You'll hear more about that when we come to the thing here, but any of those other players on that page stick out besides Maddie Miedema?
I would say, like earlier, that Lexi Zemlo would be the secondary scoring. Outside of that, you have a lot of players that contribute, not a whole lot, but
they're role players.
Exactly. There's a lot of scoring. Lydia Van Buren, 5'10", junior forward, giving you 4 and 5 rebounds. That's going to be big tonight to be able to grab rebounds like it always is.
All right, we will step aside one more time, run a few more ads, and when we come back, this time a very exclusive special interview from head coach Chad Kaufman of the Randolph Rockets.
Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one old ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Welcome back here to the pregame show on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams. Now joining me, the head coach of the Randolph Rockets, Chad Kaufman. Coach, thanks for joining me.
Absolutely. Appreciate you here covering girls basketball today.
Yeah, of course. The Rockets coming into today 4-4. They have a big matchup against the Springs from St. Mary, the Ledgers from St. Mary Springs Academy. They're 3-4 on the season. But first, I want to take a look back to your last match against the Partyville Bulldogs. We know they're a very good competitive team. They're ranked, I believe, right now 6-0. Not necessarily the way you wanted to go, taking the loss there. But what are some things you and the girls took away from that game?
Well, defensively, we followed our game plan in the first half. You know, we held a team scoring 72 a game to 20 points at half. We wanted to try to hold them under 45 for the game, which is a tough task. We held them in the half-court offense pretty darn well. We were missing one of our leading guards, our starting guards, our second leading scorer on the team that game. She was out of the state. I knew it was going to be trouble for us to put the ball in the hole because they're a really aggressive team, and we really haven't been moving the ball that great against a man offense. But the things we took out of it is we got to get a lot better on the defensive end, boxing out, limiting teams to one-shot possessions, and number one, valuing the basketball. We've just been too careless at times, and when we have taken care of the basketball games, we've won those games. So like any team is going to tell you, any good team, you got to take care of the ball, you got to box out, limit teams to one possession, and on the offensive end, you got to go side, top, side, and you got to make teams work on the defensive end. So those are some things that we're really focusing on each day at practice, and we're going to see it from Springs tonight because they're a good defensive team. They play in a tough conference to fly away. They're going to make you work on the defensive end. And then offensively, they space the ball really well. We got to be on our toes when we play our man or our zones.
Speaking of your opponent tonight, the Ledgers from Springs, they're in that flyweight conference. We know it's a tough conference to play. All those girls and those teams are really competitive. Non-conference game with Springs tonight, and then I believe you play Dodgeland coming up this week, which is also a non-conference game before you head to the break. I know it's non-conference. They don't necessarily mean as much as far as the rankings go for what you're looking for. But how do you go into this game with the girls? Is it a big motivation booster? Is this game a must-win in order to get that confidence back up before the break? Or how do you approach these non-conference games in the middle of the season?
We're actually not looking at any game right now as a must-win. We're looking at each day, each practice, each game is getting better because we want to be playing, obviously, our best basketball come down the last third of the season before we start tournament playing late February. Like we said all along, every practice, the focus is taking good shots, working on our spacing on the offensive end, defensively, making teams really, really work, keeping our girl in front of us, boxing out, moving while the ball's in the air. And then, we got to get the ball in our scorers' hands. Lexi and Maddie are two good guards. We're trying to get them in spaces where they can attack the basket. Our spacing has been a lot better of late. So those are just things that we're working on. So these non-conference games right now are huge. We're obviously competitive. We're trying to win everything, but we're trying to take little things that we're trying to get a lot better at and just go step by step with them.
Coach, 8 games into the season. We'll be 10 before we hit this little stretch of Christmas break here. There's going to be some tired girls out there. They're coming down the stretch, finally getting a break. How's the healthier team looking?
We've been fine health-wise. And the nice thing is about this, we don't come back to school until January 5th. So we have 16 days right now. Right after a game on Monday, we're giving them a little 5-6 day break over Christmas and then come back because we hit a stretch in January where we play, 8 or 9 games in January before that February run. So we want to incorporate some new things before we start the second half of the conference season, and we'll start doing that at the end of December. But good thing is we're healthy. Girls have had a good attitude. We're just trying to get better on a daily basis.
Perfect. Coach, anything else you'd like to add?
Well, that's it. Thanks for covering today, and go Rockets.
Go Rockets, of course. This has been the head coach of the Randolph Rockets, Chad Kaufman. We will be back after this break. Instead of cutting a break, we'll come right back as we only have 2.5 minutes left here on the pregame show before we head to the national anthem and starting lineups. Gage, give me your final thoughts about this one, keys to the game for both sides.
I'm saying for the Rockets, you got to be able to play through your top 2 tonight and also be able to adapt to things. You saw how Partyville limited Madeline Miedema, and that result wasn't exactly what they were looking for.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, definitely limited the top 2. Zemlo, I believe, wasn't here, and Miedema was limited. So when you rely heavily on your top 2 scorers and the rest of them are kind of role players, if you can shut down those 1 or 2 players, it's really crucial for the other team, and it's a great way to, it tends to be successful for that team. So if you're Springs tonight, limit those 2 players. What else does Springs need to do to be successful tonight?
I would also, for me, Springs has to limit those turnovers. 20 per is 8 more than the Rockets, and if they're getting 16 points for free, that doesn't really put you in the greatest spot. You also got to limit Miedema, like I mentioned earlier.
Of course, Springs got to limit those turnovers and limit Maddie Miedema and Lexi Zemlo, the top 2 scorers for this Rockets team. As far as Randolph goes, they just run it through the top 2?
Yes, absolutely. That's the best way.
All right, well, we will see if they can do that. We'll step aside one more time here, get the national anthem in just a couple of seconds, and then we'll be back for starting lineups here from Randolph, Wisconsin.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump.
Welcome back here to the pregame show on Radio Plus.
Delivering water you can depend on.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit WarnerHarmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
This exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment.
Welcome back as we get the starters first for the Ledgers. Number 1, Lauren Baker. Number 2, Allison Baker. Number 11, Sophia Lair. Number 21, Jasleen Loins. Number 44, Maggie Dalzell. The coach for the Ledgers is Mitch Reddig. We should get a video board edit here, which is always super fun to look at, as the Randolph Rockets get ready to come out of that starting tunnel.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
This rocks.
Leading off, number 1, Lexi Zemlo. Number 3, Izzy Rodriguez. Number 15, Maddie Miedema. Number 20, Lydia Van Buren. And number 30, Aubrey Kaufman. The Rockets are coached by Chad Kaufman, who you heard in that coach's interview a little bit ago. Should be a good one, non-conference matchup between both of these two squads, and we are excited for it. Good shot by Brianna down on the floor there. One final huddle for the Lady Rockets as they come out to center court here and try to get the tip. Looks like it will be Miedema facing off against Dalzell for that opening tip. And we are ready to play here in Rocket Country. The tip goes the Ledgers' way. They will take possession first. Headed by Allison Baker. She kicks it over to the corner for Jasleen Loins. She drives now. Gets into the paint, takes a shot up, no good. Gets her own rebound, though. Now she's fighting for it down low and a whistle early. It'll be a jump ball. Looks like we're going to bring a press out early here coming from Springs.
Love it. Love it. Set the tone early.
Ball comes into Miedema. She shoots it across the court. Izzy Rodriguez picks it up. Now they're going down low. Little shot off the glass. No good this time from Van Buren. Rebounded there by Kaufman. She gets it back out to Miedema. The offense will run through her tonight. Miedema slots it over to left to Rodriguez. Back down to Zemlo in the corner. Excuse me, it looks like Zemlo is wearing actually 0 tonight, so we announced her as number 1 at the beginning, but she will be wearing 0. Maddie Miedema, an early three-pointer, no good. Kaufman's there with another rebound. Shot from the left side, no good. Continuing to run the other way now. Here come the Ledgers. Pass over to Loins. Guarded by Miedema on the left wing. Bringing it up top. Spinning around is Baker. Back to Loins on the left side. Guarded by Van Buren. Loins drives inside, gets it poked away. Taps it back out to Allison Baker. Now over to Sophia Lair. Lair back to Loins. Takes a three-point shot from the right wing, and it's good. Nothing but nylon. First points of the game. 3-0 lead now for the Ledgers as Jasleen Loins puts it in from deep. Maddie Miedema trying to run this offense now. Zemlo cuts through. Back out to Van Buren on the right side. All the way up to Zemlo at the point. Pump fake. She'll drive into the lane. Take what's given to her. No good dish to Kaufman. Gets it blocked away. They'll say she caught an arm, though. It'll be a foul, and Aubrey Kaufman will head to the charity stripe.
That's a great look by Zemlo to find her down low.
First foul on the night for the Ledgers. First by either team tonight. Aubrey Kaufman's first shot, no good, just in and out. She will try again here. That one is good after plinkoing around the rim for a while. 3-1, 2-point lead for the Ledgers still. Bringing it down is Allison Baker, over to Loins. Now into the corner this time for Lauren Baker. She gets it down low. There's Dalzell up top. Loins drives in, takes the paint, little floater, and it's good. Jasleen Loins has all 5 of the points for the Ledgers so far. Here comes Maddie Miedema. Coming through is Zemlo, trying to create some contact and some space. Shot outside, Izzy Rodriguez, no good off the back of the rim. The Rockets still have not completed a field goal. Over to Loins on the left side. She drives. Back out to Lauren Baker. Spins inside. Got a hand in her face from Van Buren. Has to pass it back to Allison. Allison Baker stops. Back out to Loins. She'll drive and kick. Three-point shot, Lauren Baker, no good. Rebounded down low by Dalzell. She tries to put it back, also no good.
Great work by Kaufman to throw a body.
Now an easy layup down the other way. A fast break point there for Lydia Van Buren. The first field goal of the night for the Randolph Rockets. Van Buren's first points. Turnover now from Springs. We talked about how crucial. Here comes Maddie Miedema on a fast break. She puts it up off the glass, and we're tied. A couple of turnovers like that could be costly. And it's good on the other end. Just had our mics cut out there for a second, but I think we're inevitably okay. Just going to try to test some things here. Let us know if you can still hear us down in that YouTube comment section as we get a ball or a jump ball the other direction. It'll be the Ledgers ball, still up by 2. And the inbound comes back to Lauren Baker. She will take it across half court and toss it over to Loins. Now in for the game, Scarlett Gertig. She passes down low. Good pass down there for Hempner. Out of bounds, another turnover. Maddie Miedema drives inside the paint, takes a layup through a lot of contact, and still able to finish.
Yeah, that's a great take, I think.
We can hear you perfect. Thanks for letting us know, Dominic. We appreciate you listening in. Lauren Baker now brings it up to Jasleen Loins on the left wing. Down low to Hempner. She passes back out. Good action here. Left shot 3. No good off the front of the rim. Rebounded down low by Baker. Taken right away by Van Buren, but it stays the Ledgers' way.
Lots of bodies down there. A great job by the Ledgers to force a play.
We'll have an inbound pass under their own basket. Hempner moves inside. Pass over to Loyne. Same spot. Got a wide open three in the left corner. Baker takes it, and she makes it. Allison Baker from three.
Phenomenal ball movement by the Ledgers there.
Excuse me, that was Lauren Baker on the three. Miedema. Zemlo cuts through. She'll pass it right to her. Zemlo guarded by Hempner. Moves to the top. Pointing out a direction. Miedema cuts down low. Zemlo will take it herself off the glass, and those are her first 2 points.
I talked about it early in this pregame show, but you have to be able to spread this scoring if you're the Rockets in order to combat the Ledgers trying to stop that dual attack.
Lauren Baker from three tried it again, but will get a foul call, and she will head to the line to shoot 3 free throws. That one goes against Lydia Van Buren, her first, team's first. And now Lauren Baker at the line to shoot 3. Her first is good. Also good on the second.
Baker, an 80% free throw shooter, one of the highest on this Ledgers team.
Definitely somebody you don't mind going to the line if you're Coach Mitch Redding. And she drains all 3, nothing but net on all 3 of them.
No announcers jinx there either.
No, yeah, thank goodness. Jeff would say you're crazy. Maddie Miedema will bring the ball up for the Rockets. Down by 4, just under 13 left in the first half. Miedema guarded tightly by Lauren Baker. She gets it over to Van Buren on the right wing. Back to Zemlo down by the baseline. Van Buren now working on the right wing once again. Drives baseline, finds Izzy Rodriguez. Kaufman over to Miedema. A lot of passing early. Zemlo tries to drive baseline. Forced to throw it right back. Izzy Rodriguez drives. Good bounce pass down low to Zemlo. Back to Rodriguez. Good ball movement, but even better defense so far from the Ledgers. There's Lexi Zemlo, a corner 3, no good. And a great defensive possession leads to an offensive battle. 13-9, the Ledgers have the lead by 4 and look to extend now. Lauren Baker hands it off there to Elizabeth Ducks. Ducks goes down low, a little layup up and under, and no good, and it's tied up. We'll get a jump ball.
Phenomenal job by both teams early here to keep the ball moving and not just one player doing it all.
Definitely a lot of ball movement out there. 13-9, Maddie Miedema and company looking to close that deficit real quick. Miedema over to Zemlo. Goes over to Van Buren in the corner, guarded by Hempner. Down low to Kaufman. Good passing. Deep 3. Thought about it, did Zemlo. Instead, she'll try to push it back out. Gets her own rebound. And nearly gets it taken away. They do get it taken away this time. Fast break coming the other way. The Ledgers off the backboard. No good on the first. Taken back out by Lauren Baker. It was Ducks on the original shot. Poked away now on the other end. A turnover coming from the Ledgers.
Good work by Zemlo there to slow down that fast break single-handedly.
Miedema loses it, and she'll say she lost it on her own. Yeah, definitely slowing that fast break down. It could have been an easy 2 points. Instead, she gets back on defense, slows it down, and ends up forcing the turnover.
Great work.
11:24 left to play here in the first half. Ledgers still up by 4. Over to Loynes. Cutting through Sophia Lair. Instead, they give it to Dalzell. There is Lair on the right wing. She moves top. And a travel call. I wasn't sure if that was a whistle or a cleat squeaking on the floor.
You and I both.
Been a scoring drought for both of these teams, just looking to put something in the basket. Maddie Miedema brings it past half court. Guarded tightly by Allison Baker. Over to Izzy Rodriguez. She picks up her dribble. Back to Miedema on the left side. Zemlo holding the ball high, looking for somebody. Kaufman back to Zemlo now. She brings it back up top. Baker's in her face. And a timeout called by Chad Kaufman and the Rockets. We'll take it with them. Be back in 30 seconds on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams.
Upgrade your comforted living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function. giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verheg's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhegsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verheg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Welcome back here to Randolph, Wisconsin. Ledgers lead it by 4, but the Rockets have possession. Looking to make something happen. Zemlo gets down low to Kaufman. She finds Miedema. Back to Zemlo. Thought about a shot from the left wing. Instead passes down Izzy Rodriguez. Has a pretty layup down there. And finally Randolph able to put some in the boards. Baker driving the other way. Pass to Loyne. She'll take a jumper. Rolls around. No good. Rebounded by Van Buren. Miedema, left side. Putting some dribble moves on Baker this time. Little zone offense coming out from the Ledgers. Looks like a 2-3 with Baker and Loynes running the top two. Rodriguez gets it back to Zemlo. Very deep on the right side. Now moves left. Miedema, same position, right back to Zemlo. Just pass, and nearly forces a turnover. It does. There's Jasleen Loynes. Good pass outside. Three-point shot from the right side. No good off the back of the rim. Rebounded down low, though. Elizabeth Ducks in there for the board. Now Loynes tries it again. Goes inside. Spins back towards the baseline. Fakes her shot one way. Goes the other. And air ball is out of bounds.
It's a great call by Coach Mitch Reddick to pull out that 2-3 zone, especially this early.
And it looks like Maggie Dalzell kind of shaken up on that one. We'll see as she walks off the court on her own accord, which is nice. But she will get a substitute and be checked out by the trainer.
Yeah, looked like an awkward fall.
Just trying to hustle after that ball after it being thrown out of bounds. But here comes the Rockets. Far side for Kaufman. She just back outside. Shot from the left side, in.
It'll fall.
First minutes tonight for number 12. That's Paisley Logan in the game. Tied up at 13. Jasleen Loynes now. Back up top to Lauren Baker. Over to her sister Allison. Loynes moves inside on Miedema. Back out to Baker. Guarded by Zemlo. She'll drive in, take the lane off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded down low by Van Buren. Now here comes Miedema. Trying to take this lead for the Rockets. Far side, Van Buren. Look for a pass on her right. Nobody's there. She'll just take it herself. Down low to Zemlo on the baseline. Guarded tightly. Trying to get it back up top. She does, but this one's tipped away. Picked up by Allison Baker. Stops in the paint. Passes back. Looks right back for her. Three-point shot from the right side. This one's still no good. And picked up. Now they'll try to go fast break the other side. Here's Lexi Zemlo off the glass, and she's good. The Rockets have the lead once again. 8:14 left to play in the first. Ledgers pushing it back down the other way. Baker drives in. Turns around, tries to put a shot up. Gets a couple of bounces. Not in her favor, though. Logan comes down with the board. Miedema slows it up. Behind the leg, now she spins around. Over to Logan. She'll take a three from the left side. Guarded. And nothing but the net in the wrong sense.
Yeah, unfortunately. I love that call from Mitch Reddick to bring out that zone early, especially when you can tell that they're struggling with the three ball tonight.
That's exactly right. 30-second timeout here by the Ledgers. We'll take it with them.
Guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Welcome back. The Rockets up by 2. They lead this one 15-13 over their non-conference opponent, the Ledgers from St. Mary Springs Academy out of Fond du Lac. 7:51 left to play here in the first half. The Rockets 3-1 in conference on the year, 4-4 overall. Looking to end with a couple of non-conference wins before they hit that winter break. Ledgers get it out to Loins, trying to pass to the far side, get it back up top. Little jumper from the free throw line, no good. Picked up down low by Paisley Logan, trying to find it through, but nearly taken away by Baker. We'll get a whistle, and it'll be a jump ball. Good heads-up play for Allison Baker to just reach her hands in there.
Yeah, absolutely, especially when you know the possession arrow is headed in the right direction.
Ledgers will take control of the ball, down by 2. Inbound pass comes to this left side. That's Lauren Baker. She drives down, takes a jumper outside the paint, no good. Picked up by Van Buren. Gets the ball right back to Miedema. Tightly guarded by Loins. Gets it down low to Kaufman. Good pass to Van Buren. Can she finish? No.
Absolutely beautiful look by Kaufman.
Talked about the assists on this team. That was a fantastic one from Kaufman. Lydia Van Buren with the contact in her face, though, just couldn't finish. Now a drive from Baker on the far side. She nearly loses it. Paisley Logan tips it away. Lauren Baker. Outside now to Giertig. She puts a shot up, no good. Kaufman comes down. Miedema pushed it. Lexi Zemlo's got a wide open look from the left side. Just can't connect.
Looked like a deep 3 ball from Zemlo.
We have seen her hit some of those deep threes, so it wouldn't necessarily surprise me if she could have connected.
No, absolutely.
Loins thought about it, instead drives in, takes it back out, tries to pass to her teammate, but nobody's there. It just trickles out of bounds, and another turnover for the Ledgers.
Yeah, you're seeing Coach Chad Kaufman tell his team, hey, slow it down. We got time in this one.
The Rockets are up by 2 and have possession of the ball. Miedema brings it past half court, dishes to Logan, over to Zemlo, pump fakes on the left side. Now back to Van Buren, nearly over her head. Paisley Logan will take a jumper inside the arc. No good. Rebounded by Kaufman. Van Buren trying to find a pass. Logan drives, dishes. Made it. Maddie Miedema takes a three-pointer, and it's good.
Deep 3 ball.
First time we've seen her hit from behind the arc tonight. Ledgers now down by 5. Tripped up down low, and before the jump ball, there'll be a whistle. That one went on Allison Baker, who something came and hit her shin, it looked like. Could have been a foot, could have been another shin.
Saw a lot of coaches down there calling for a jump ball. I think that's initially what they thought that whistle was for.
It would have been a jump ball had the initial foul not been called. Just had that contact up top, though. Only 2 fouls for the Rockets, only 1 for the Ledgers, so nobody in foul trouble even close yet. And as I say that, Maddie Miedema is going to pick up her first. It'll be a shooting foul that sends Jasleen Loins to the line to shoot 2. First, no good, just short.
.56.5% free throw shooters, Loins.
See if she can bang this second one through. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Kaufman. Still fighting for it. She's able to regain control. Here comes Maddie Miedema the other way. Passed over to Logan. Back to Miedema inside. Tipped away by Baker. Nearly kept on the baseline, but it will be a turnover.
Looked for a little bit of a give and go there. Didn't quite have it, but great idea.
It'll be Allison Baker for Springs. Taking it across half court. Tightly guarded by Lexi Zemlo. Now back to Jasleen Loins. Inside goes Baker. Picks up her dribble, pass outside. Loins drives, spins around her defender, puts a shot up off the glass, just can't get it to fall. Still fighting for it down low. Possession stays with the Ledgers. 18-13, just over 5 left to play in the opening half. I want to thank all of you for tuning in here on Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams. Make sure to leave something down in that YouTube comment section. Where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, favorite player, favorite team, how your day was. Deep 3 from the right side, and it's good. Lauren Baker, who's recently checked back into this game, closes the deficit to 2 now.
That's her second 3 tonight.
Far side, Izzy Rodriguez thought about it for a moment. Just didn't have that range. Miedema back to Zemlo. She'll take a shot at it, though. Inside the arc, it would have been a 2 if it would have went in. And now nearly poked away on the other end. Here comes Allison Baker. Over to Lauren Baker. She drives baseline, cuts back outside. Got a three-point look from the outside. No good. Short on the shot from Mari Hempfner. And the Ledgers aren't able to keep it in.
Great job by the Rockets there to seal their respective player and hold them from getting any sort of rebounds or any sort of touches. We've seen that a couple of times here recently in the games that at least I've covered, where players are throwing the ball off of the opponent. The Rockets doing a great job of making sure that that does not happen to them tonight.
Zemlo down low, taken away. Now Hempfner picks it up, gets it over to Baker. Hempfner up top, pass to Lair. She drives baseline, tries to go down low. Couldn't find a blue jersey. Instead, the Rockets take control. Zemlo passed down to Rodriguez, nearly lost it. Back to Zemlo. She'll take a three. Right wing, wide open, no good.
Looked really good from here.
Now the other way, Baker trying to go in the paint. Straight up went Kaufman, and the ball rolls out of bounds. Good defense.
Yeah, great job there by the junior forward to play straight up and not have any sort of evidence against her.
Yeah, as soon as you get that lean up front, you're probably going to get a foul call.
Exactly.
Miedema, deep three from the left wing, and it's good. Her last 2 attempts have been bang, bang. And now the Rockets back up by 5. Hempfner moves inside, worked on by Logan. Back out to Lair. She drives baseline. Up top, off the glass, no good. Picked up. Zemlo brings it across. Looking for Miedema, just had to slow it down, though. She will find Miedema on the right side. Over to Logan. She takes a couple of dribbles, passed back. Down to Kaufman. Out to Logan. She'll take a jumper inside the arc, and it's nothing but net. 7-point lead, the largest of the Rockets today.
That's her. She's been shooting the ball a lot, and they're finally starting to fall for her.
If she's got a look, she'll take it. Loins, couple of spin moves, drives inside, off the back of the board, no good. Rebounded by Hempfner. She'll try again, slapped away. They'll say it caught a wrist. And Mari Hempfner will be headed to the charity stripe to shoot 2. (23-16), 7-point lead here for the Rockets, but could fall down to 5 if Hempfner's able to drill both of these. First one, no good. Extremely a change of pace when we talk about gym atmosphere from the game we were at last night, Gage, in Oakfield, where a packed house couldn't hear ourselves think. Today we're pretty quiet.
Yeah, it is a quiet one in here.
Paisley Logan now on transition, adds 2 more to her point total.
She's got back-to-back.
9-point advantage for the Rockets, who were down to start this half. Inside pass to Lair. She goes inside, no good. Picked up by Miedema. Maggie Dalzell back in the game for the Ledgers. Zemlo, pump fakes, drives baseline, off the glass, too far. Loins trying to break it coast to coast. No good, off the window. 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. 25-16 Randolph. Back inside to Miedema. She loses it. Who was it poked away by? They say a Ledger had a hand on it.
Going back to that overshot by Zemlo, I think a lot of it had to do with how fast she was moving down the court. She was flying, and to slow yourself down in a moment like that is not easy to do.
Pass comes up top for Izzy Rodriguez. Back to Miedema. She comes in off the inbound. In and out on the 3-ball. Instead, here comes Jasleen Loins. Slows it down, spins inside, puts it off the glass, gets a foul call, but couldn't connect with the bucket. Fourth team foul now for Randolph.
It'll be the second time we saw Loins at the line tonight.
Excuse me, that's the 5th team foul. Loins, I believe, was 1 for 1 for 2 or 0 for 2 on her first trip?
0 for 2
0
on her
for
first
2?
trip to the line.
Finally drills one there, kind of breaking the ice.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
Just need one to fall and the rest will come. And there you go. She's good on both this trip. 2 for 4 total tonight. 7-point lead for the Rockets. 142 and counting. Miedema brings it across half court. Drives inside. Dish outside. Bates takes a shot. No good. First time Kaylee Bates is seeing some action tonight. Pass back for the Ledgers. Loins got a wide open look. Deep three from the left wing. No good. Up and over the backboard, rather. And it's out of bounds. Maddie Miedema slowing it down now. Pass over to Lexi Zemlo on the left wing. Guarded by Baker. Bounce pass to Logan. She drives baseline. Trying to go all the way, pushing a couple of girls off of her. Finds Bates in the middle. Takes a shot, no good. Logan gets the rebound. Got to go up with it if she wants the foul call. Ripped right away, though. Good defense there from Elizabeth Ducks on the other end. Now driving the other way, that's Lauren Baker in. Takes a shot, no good. Delzel's there with the rebound. Outside, Allison Baker thought about a shot. Pump fakes, drives, floater, no good. And they'll say Dalzell stepped out of bounds along the baseline. Another turnover for the Ledgers.
I talked in the pregame that you got to limit that number. They've done better, I think, than they usually do, but you got to clean it up in that second half. This game's close. Turnovers are going to make a huge difference.
Rockets possibly thinking about the last shot here with only 30 seconds left in the half.
Looks like they're going to do it.
Miedema hands off to Zemlo. She drives inside, tries to throw it up, gets a foul call. She'll head to the line.
This will be her first trip to the line tonight.
Only the second team foul for the Ledgers.
Done a phenomenal job of staying disciplined.
Her first shot, no good. Second one, no good as well, off the back of the rim. Picked up by Loins, coming the other way real quick now. 18 seconds and counting. Pass up top. Ledgers could put one final dagger in there, close this deficit before half. Loins back to the right wing. 5 seconds left. Gets it back to Baker, a deep three from the right side, and she hits it. What a way to end the half. Allison Baker from three. 25-21 is the final score before halftime. We'll step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, our halftime show brought to you by all of our lovely sponsors.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
When you're not watching games on Radio Plus or Jeff's live streams, find the latest scores and top performers from the Flyway Conference by following Flyway Focus on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and stay up to date with the latest conference news every morning with the Flyway Focus Sports Report on YouTube or Spotify.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Welcome back here to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. 25-21 is your halftime score. Just under 6 minutes left on the scoreboard before both these teams come out and square off in second half action. First, let's take a look back at that first half of action. Gage, what do you got for stats for me?
Your leaders from the first half, number 15, Maddie Miedema, chipped in 10. Paisley Logan, the 5'7" freshman who's averaging 3 points a game, gives you 6. She's done a phenomenal job tonight, has been very efficient from the field. As for Springs, Loins, Baker, the usual suspects. Loins chipped in 7, Baker's chipped in 9. It's the usual suspects for Springs, but nonetheless, a phenomenal job from both of these teams to limit each other's scoring.
Yeah, for sure. Both of these teams have had runs. Springs was up to about a 4-point lead early in the half. Then Randolph started chipping away at it, was eventually up to a 9-point lead there, and now back down to a 4-point deficit for both of these two squads. So should be interesting to see how they game plan for the second half. Both teams have definitely limited the turnovers, especially considering what we were expecting coming into today.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a phenomenal point.
Alrighty, well, that's all we've got for the halftime report. We'll step aside, run a few more ads, and when we come back, second half action here from Randolph.
Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one old rig to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
This exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment.
Welcome back here to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams. Just about to start this second half action here from Randolph, Wisconsin. 25-21, the Rockets lead it right now, and they have possession to start off. Get one final whistle here.
Go time.
And the Rockets inbound it. Maddie Miedema takes it up. Tossed over to Zemlo. Up to Kaufman up top. She tries to go down low for Miedema, but her pass just out of their reach.
It's a good look.
Ledger is a huge three from Allison Baker to close out the first half. Only down by 4 now. Good pass ripped away by Lydia Van Buren. Miedema on the left side. Tries to take it all the way. Good dish to Zemlo. She'll take a shot from behind the arc, and there's her first points of the night. I believe her first points, right? Could be wrong on that. Could be totally off base on that.
She had 4 in the first half.
Okay, I was so wrong. I apologize, Lexi. Good three from her there, though. Puts the Rockets back up by 7. Miedema dished outside to Rodriguez. Up to Kaufman. Back to Zemlo now. She'll take a jumper inside the arc this time, just short.
We'll say that the Ledgers have done a great job of containing the 2 big scores for Randolph in that first half, especially Zemlo.
Zemlo up to 7 now on the night. Miedema starting with 10. Drive inside this time from Baker. Hands it off to Loyne. She drives, left-handed layup, and it's good. The Rockets have done a very nice job of limiting Jasleen Loynes. Miedema on the right side. Bounce pass down to Kaufman. Hands in her face. She just passes out to Rodriguez. Takes a shot, no good.
Could tell that Miedema wanted to take that type of shot, but would rather deal it to her teammate in hopes of a better, higher percentage shot.
Pass to the other side. Went astray, and it'll be another turnover from the Ledgers. Rockets coming back with it now. Still up by 5. Maddie Miedema. Semi-screen set there. Here's Lexi Zemlo from the left side. Short. Watched her shot. Couldn't get the rebound. Allison Baker. Over to Sophia Lair. Back up to Dalzell. Going down low to Dalzell. Just can't get it. Out of her reach. Runs into the padding on the wall.
Little something there to stop her instead of that curtain
exactly
that was there
right.
last half.
Went down awkwardly, took a couple of minutes on the bench, trying to recover. That time the soft padding paying dividends. Zemlo. Somewhat of a screen set there. Kaufman does set a screen now for Miedema. Takes a three-point shot, wide open on the left wing, no good. Allison Baker picks it up. Drives to her right. Dished outside the loins. Thought about a three for a second. Instead hits her with a couple of jab steps. Now inside, good pass. Lauren Baker off the glass, fading away. Back within 3 are the Ledgers. Miedema spins inside. Dished outside to Zemlo. Connected early on a three, but hasn't hit anything since. Miedema goes the other way of the screen. Kaufman thinking about another one. Picks up her dribble, down to Kaufman, just a little buffer in between. She'll look for a pass, finds Zemlo. Takes her dribbles, now out to Rodriguez. And a timeout called by Chad Kaufman. We'll take it with him. Be back in 30 seconds on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams.
Upgrade your comfortable living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verhang's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhangsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhang's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Angling.
And we're back. 3-point lead for the Rockets. They have possession. Inbound goes to the backcourt for Maddie Miedema.
I'll say about Miedema that her crossover tonight has been extremely good. It's been her go-to move to get past defenders. They've done a very good job of containing her, but that crossover is just disgusting.
She'll drive inside here. Floater off the end of the iron, no good. And picked up by the blue. Loins wide open the left side. She drives, takes a shot, in and out, just spun around. Finds her again, wide open, look outside. This time Allison Baker nails it. Just like that, we're tied at 28.
Nothing there was a free shot about that. She had somebody in her face the entire way.
Tied up at 28, a couple of crucial threes here from the Baker sisters. Zemlo drives, dish outside to Izzy Rodriguez now. The Rockets trying to get fired up. Pass down low to Zemlo. She works inside. Through some contact, no call.
Letting them play.
Other side now, there's Lauren Baker. Euro steps inside. Are we going to get a travel? Yes, we are. I thought so.
Looked like that pivot foot moved a little bit there. Great call by the officiating staff.
Jasleen Loins will keep her shoes tied. And now the Rockets come back down. Still tied at 28, looking to take the lead back again. Miedema crosses half court. Nobody picking her up. There's Hempner. She passed over to Rodriguez, though. Lexi Zemlo, wide open look from top. No good. Hit off the front of the rim and then the back and just couldn't fall in.
Had one earlier this half. Not a bad shot by any means.
Definitely can make them. Lair over to Hempner. Back to Allison Baker. She'll try to add another, in and out, no good. Hempner's there with the rebound. She pulls it down. Pass back to Loins in the middle. Takes a shot off the glass, no good. Still fighting for it. Who will come away? It'll be Maddie Miedema. Pass down low to Lydia Van Buren. Takes a shot, gets a foul call. She'll head to the line.
It's great. That's great awareness by Loins to be there for Hempner. Hempner, not in a great situation down there. A phenomenal awareness by Loins to be there.
Van Buren can't connect with the first. Paisley Logan, the freshman, checks back in for Randolph now. And Van Buren couldn't connect with either. Still tied at 28, proves to be a good foul. Loins worked on by Miedema, spins around, back out to Hempner, she loses it. Rolls right into the Ledger's bench and another turnover. .12:48 in the second half.
A lot of basketball to be played here.
And Zemlo has to inbound right on the bench of the Ledgers there, practically touching feet.
Not a whole lot of room
No,
down there.
not at all. I was wondering what they were doing back there, and then I realized she had to take the inbound pass. Turnover there, the pass from Miedema goes astray. Now she's got to turn around on defense. Finds Lauren Baker. Over to Allison Baker. Thought about a shot for a second, now drives inside. Dish back to Lauren. She'll take a three from the left wing, and it's good! The Ledgers take a 3-point lead.
5 points in this second half for Lauren Baker.
Costly three right there. Zemlo trying to answer. Gets it out to Miedema. She drives, spins. Still working inside. Back to Zemlo. Could have had a three if she would have caught the ball cleanly. Instead, she drives. Takes a step off the glass. Ooh, just couldn't get it to fall.
Great drive from Zemlo, though.
Fantastic way to get in there. You just got to be able to finish those. Hempner up top, moving the ball around. Shoots it over to Gertig. Back up top for Baker. Over to Lauren Baker. Good pass down low to Ducks. Back outside, no. Gertig trying to find a pass. Got to find somebody soon here or take a dribble. It goes down low. Spin up and around off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Paisley Logan. Rockets now find themselves down 3. Zemlo drives, spins, dish out to Logan. There's Maddie Miedema going to the baseline. Spins back inside, loses the ball through a lot of contact. Zemlo picks it up inside the arc. Couldn't connect. And the Ledgers regain possession.
Ledgers look like they're slowing this one down a little bit, more articulate with their passes.
Baker takes a shot from the free throw line, no good. Lexi Zemlo now trying to run this offense, still down by 3, under 11 left to play. Zemlo finds Miedema on the right wing. She goes baseline, spins inside. Finds Van Buren at the block, and a bank shot, it's good. Just kind of threw that one up.
Yeah.
31-30, Ledgers still lead. Hempner on the left wing. She drives. Back out to Baker, a deep three from the left side, and it's good. Allison Baker with a three, and a timeout called by the Ledgers. They lead it by 4. We'll take it with them.
Guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Welcome back here to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. The Ledgers lead this one by 4 after a couple of big threes from the Baker sisters. But the Rockets have possession, looking to close that deficit. Still 10 minutes left to play here in the second half.
Before that timeout, that was Baker's third three tonight. Allison, that is.
Miedema nearly loses it to Loynes. Now both girls on the floor. Somebody's got to pick it up. It rolls out of bounds, and they'll say it goes the Ledger's way. Maddie Miedema didn't like the call.
Looks to be some confusion on the floor.
They're still confused. And they're going to say it goes the Ledger's way. Loynes inbounds to Hempfner. Gets it back to Loynes now. Right wing. Drives inside. Spins around once again. Good pivot foot action. Outside three, no good. Brought down by Jasleen Loynes. She'll take her second chance points off the board. And she'll put it in. Nine and a half. Here comes Maddie Miedema. Full head of steam. Drives in. We get a foul call before she can even get up. No, they will say it'll be a shooting foul.
There's that crossover again.
It's only the second team foul for Springs. And Miedema couldn't connect with the first. Does with the second, though. Still down by 5.
It's their first made free throw of the half for the Rockets.
Loynes drives right side. Kicks
Beautiful
it outside
crossover.
now. Fantastic. And way to draw the foul this time, Scarlett Gertig. Haven't said her name too much, but she's headed to the line looking to get on that score sheet. Only the first foul this half for the Randolph Rockets. First one is good. Gertig, no good on the second. Rebounded by Miedema. Bringing it back the other way now. Drives down inside. And they'll say a blocking foul. Mari Hempfner was down there trying to get a charge.
It's a good call. Miedema tends to play with a full head of steam to try and get in front of there. I like the decision.
Down by 6 are the Rockets. An inbound play here under their own net. Back up top, Miedema, wide open three, left side. No, couldn't hit it. Jasleen Loynes passed over to Lauren Baker now. She comes to the right side, hands off to Hempfner. Back up top, Gertig takes a drive. The ball finds its way back to Loynes again. Picks up her dribble, goes down low this time. Left side three, Lauren Baker, just too short, picked up by Ducks, and it falls. Elizabeth Ducks, second chance points. 39-31 now. Springs have changed the tide of this game.
Springs starting to get loud, too. That bench is getting into this one.
At 1 point down by 9, now they find themselves up by 8. Miedema looking for a pass or even a shot. Gets it over the corner for Van Buren. Goes down low, trying to back down her defender. Got a lane, good bounce pass to Kaufman. It's slapped away down low by Gertig. Pass to the corner this time. Loynes thought about a three. Instead drives, spins, back the other way. Pass to the corner. Baker drives after the pump fake. She'll take a jumper and get fouled.
Good closeout there by Lydia Van Buren.
It'll send Lauren Baker to the line to shoot 2. Good on the first. And she connects on both.
Baker, again, an 80% free throw shooter. She's 100% tonight.
Largest lead of the day so far for the Ledgers. Up by 10 as Lexi Zemlo goes up hard.
She will be shooting 2.
Zemlo is good on the first. See if she can make the second, bring it back to an 8-point game, and she does. 41-33, 7:35, and counting now. Ledgers have the lead and possession. Jasleen Loins over to Mari Hempfner. Back up to Loins, guarded tightly by Miedema. Playing a man defense, goes down low. Kaufman had a hand in her face, and the ball rolls out of bounds. It'll be Randolph ball. Have a chance to keep closing this deficit now.
Ref had to get out of the way of that toss. An athletic movement.
Hey, refs are athletes too.
Absolutely.
Zemlo comes to the backcourt, picks it up, and she will take it across half court in a second. Guarded by Gertig. Finds it back to Miedema. Ledger still in a zone defense. Pass down low, they find Kaufman, and she's able to put it in off the high arcing layup.
That'll be her first field goal of this afternoon.
Gertig comes the other way, gets fouled by Kaufman now. Gets a layup, gets a foul, and now Gertig back to the line.
Be her second set of free throws here.
In and out on the first, no good. Same thing on the second. Kaufman coming down strong with a rebound. Rockets down by 6, under 7 left to play. Ball pushed out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rockets.
Great job by Loins to set this clock, stop this clock a little bit, give her teammates time to breathe a little bit.
Inbound pass, tip tap out of way, and looks like it hit Belafua up in the head there on the bench. Rockets will have an inbound pass from the same location here. Less aggressive on defense, though, are the Ledgers, and they get it in no problem. Maddie Miedema, guarded tightly by Baker. Gets it over to Lexi Zemlo, trying to go down low for Kaufman. Too far on the pass, and it finds a Ledger. Lauren Baker picked up her dribble, had somebody come back for it. It was Allison Baker, just picking her up. There's Lauren, guarded by Zemlo. Right wing, bringing it back up top. Gertig, quick passing. Allison Baker's all alone on the left side. No good on the three-pointer. And it's pushed out of bounds. Stays with the Ledgers.
That quick passing has been phenomenal today from the Ledgers.
Very quick passing, finding some open shots, just couldn't find it there. Pass comes all the way up to Loins near the scorer's table. Cuts it back near us. Back to Baker, nearly tripped over the ball. Good pass down low, Loins keeping it alive. Now Baker pump fakes and drives, gets it back. Over to Loins on the left side. Trying to bring it down low. Instead, another turnover. Moving it the other way, Lexi Zemlo, wide open layup, and she buries it. Just like that, down by 4, and a timeout called by Chad Kaufman and the Rockets. We'll step aside and take it with them.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed.
Welcome back here to Randolph, Wisconsin. A little bit of cheering going here from the Rocket faithful. If you're a Rocket fan, stand up and clap your hands. Gotta love that.
Yeah, this is awesome.
I almost feel like we're left out here without clapping, and there they go. Wow. Possibly get the girls fired up in a timeout here. A couple of seconds left on that, but only down by 4 to the Ledgers from St. Mary Springs. Now another round of applause over here.
We got a cartwheel.
Is that what that was? I
think that's what I saw, yeah.
Wow, my goodness. She's trying to fire up the ladies.
It's awesome stuff.
You gotta love it. Gotta love when you get the crowd involved. Even the official here is smiling and laughing at them. Down by 4. The Ledgers have possession of the ball. But the lead. 5.5 left to play in this non-conference bout. Allison Baker. Over to Jasleen Loynes. Over to Lauren Baker. Back to Loynes down the left side. Loynes thought about a shot for a moment. Back over to Baker. To the other Baker. Tip shot. It's blocked at the line by Miedema. Now a fight for it. She comes down with it. And Loynes down, holding her nose. Looks like she might have got popped in the face. She is still down on the other side of the court. It's a 5-on-4 for the moment. Got to be an open lady down there. Here comes Loynes jogging back. The Randolph Rockets really had to take control of it, and now they're going to foul. Just an intentional foul there to try to stop the ball.
Yeah, it's smart by coach.
And now Chad Copping having a word with the official. Looks like Jasleen Loynes just got popped in the nose there for a second and was struggling to get back on the other side of the court. And the Ledgers end up fouling before giving an odd man advantage to the Rockets. Back to 5-on-5. Feel like I'm playing hockey right now.
Power play.
First moment it was. Zemlo on the left side. Now Kaufman goes down in the paint, and we get a whistle on that one. She went down hard. We are going to step aside and take a break. We'll be back soon.
Establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
When you're not watching games on Radio Plus or Jeff's live streams, find the latest scores and top performers from the Flyway Conference by following Flyway Focus on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and stay up to date with the latest conference news every morning with the Flyway Focus Sports Report on YouTube or Spotify.
Welcome
back here. Applause ran through this gym as Aubrey Kaufman able to get up, and with a little help off the court, she's now sitting over the bench. Looks like it could have possibly been an ankle there, just getting some ice on it, and we're praying for her speedy recovery. Rockets still have the ball, though. Claps coming out of that Ledger's side. Rockets down by 4, 4.5 left to play. Outside, Lexi Zemlo, pump fake. Back to Miedema. Miedema just hands it off to Zemlo, who brings it back to the point. Now to Van Buren, over to Izzy Rodriguez. Doesn't even take a dribble. Pass right away. Back to Miedema. She takes a three, right side, off the back of the rim, no good. Couldn't get the rebound either. Now here comes Baker on a fast break. Off the glass, and it's good. Ledgers lead by 6.
That's her ninth point of this half. Make it 18 for Lauren Baker.
Phenomenal night. Paisley Logan down low. Goes up strong. Spins around. Passed outside to Rodriguez. Back to Miedema on the right wing. Up to Zemlo at the point. Van Buren over to Zemlo. She drives baseline. Bunch of hands in her face. She draws a foul.
It's a good drive.
Rockets starting to run out of time. Down by 6 still with only 3.5 left to play. Zemlo good on the first.
Yeah, these are 2 big free throws. Not to throw extra pressure on Zemlo.
And the second is good. She nails both of them.
That's a huge pair of free throws if you're the Rockets.
Still a 4-point ball game now. A couple of stops defensively from Randolph, and they're right back in it. Got to find a way to provide those stops, though.
Got to think that the Ledgers aren't going to force anything crazy. They're going to take their time with this possession and any possession that they've got down the stretch here.
That's exactly right. Find the right shot and take it. Don't take it until you get that. Down low, Dazzle spins around off the glass. Ooh.
High percentage shots for Springs going down the stretch here.
Back up by 6. Ticking under that 3-minute mark. Lexi Zemlo had a moment of separation, but only a moment. There's Miedema. Got to find this pass. The clap's coming loud from that Ledgers bench. Back to Miedema. Risky pass. Van Buren over to Rodriguez. She'll take a shot inside the perimeter. No good. No one there to follow the shot. And Ledgers slow it down. Could go up by 8 or even 9 here with a made field goal. And now we're going to timeout called. Ledgers will take a full one. We'll be back in that minute.
Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Katie's Log Cabin.
Welcome back here to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. 45-39. Ledgers lead it. Could extend that lead here after a full timeout. Pass comes to the backcourt for Allison Baker. Baker over to Loins. Just playing back and forth, and now some clapping coming here from the Randolph faithful as we get a foul call up top.
When you got fouls to give, you might as well use them.
It's only the 4th team for Randolph. Inbound comes back to Baker, over to Loins. Clap still coming. Trying to get this team fired up. Inside pass, Lauren Baker, pretty move. Stops on a dime. And a foul called by Lexi Zemlo. You have the fouls to give, so nothing hurt too bad, but that one didn't necessarily look like it was.
Yeah, you would have
really
liked
anything.
to save that one, I would imagine.
Yeah. Well, forces another inbound pass. Goes to the backcourt this time, and there you get another one. Fouling early here are the Rockets. I think they want him at the line.
Feels like the right decision, though, I think.
Down by 6. They make a field goal. It could be 8. Foul them right away. You only have a minute 45. We'll see what they do here. Now they back off on the pressure. Cross half court. Van Buren tightly guarded. And there's that 7th foul. It will send Allison Baker to the free throw line.
Of the people to send to the line, Allison Baker, 50% from the charity stripe.
Definitely taking your odds with it. Her first one is good on the 1-and-1. Extends this lead now to 7. Paisley Logan checking back in for Lydia Van Buren. A minute 34. And she's good on the both.
Spring's probably going to continue to get the ball to Lauren Baker, I would imagine, who hasn't missed a free throw tonight.
It's a pretty safe bet.
Might just be okay.
Zemlo, screen set by Logan. Wide open 3, left wing, can't bury it. That was an opportunity to claw back into this one. Now you got to continue to play that foul game. And Paisley Logan draws one. That's the 8th as a team for Randolph, and it sends Allison Baker back to the line. Good on her last trip. 1-and-1. No good on the first. Rebound down low, taken away by the Ledgers. Back to Lauren Baker. Wide open shot. She wants to hold it instead, and a smart play. Somebody's got a foul. Maddie Miedema finally does. Only a minute and 5 left on that game clock, though.
She's 50% tonight, 56.5 on the season.
Jaslyn Loins can't connect. Here comes Maddie Miedema the other way now. Running out of time, a minute and counting. 8-point deficit. Miedema finds Rodriguez. Back to Miedema. Down low to Kaufman. Back to Miedema. Got to take the shot. She does. 3-pointer short. Rebounded down low by Rodriguez. Trying to put it back. No good.
This is the exact person in Allison Baker that you want the ball in the hands of, but they're going to pass it to Jaslyn Loins and test her chance at the charity stripe.
Missed her first one on bonus just a couple of moments ago. Now it's another chance, up by 8. And we'll shoot the 1-and-1. Makes the first. Actually, it was the 10th team foul, so it was double bonus regardless. Missed the second. Miedema picks it up. Miedema, deep 3, left side, no good. Short on it once again. Picked up by Loins, and no foul coming just yet. Smart play by Zemlo to keep it her way.
Mentioned it earlier today that we were going to see that type of play, throw it off of your opponent so you can get an inbound.
It's exactly what Zemlo did, but definitely running out of time as that one's poked away once again. And they'll say that hit off of Zemlo, actually. So it'll be Ledger's ball up by 9, 22.6. And a full-out press coming here. And they teed him up. They just teed up head coach Chad Kaufman of the Rockets. He was giving the official a little too much there. I don't think he appreciated the fact that it went the Ledger's way a couple of moments ago. And I'm pretty sure he just said, well, they just did the same thing there, and that will do it. A technical foul on Chad Kaufman. Back-to-back games for us that we see tees. That is pretty rare.
Yeah, not something that I have seen. I've been doing this way shorter than you have. But, yeah, that makes back technical free throws in this ball game.
So somebody for
Set
the
of
line.
ball games, I should say.
Yes.
Excuse me.
It'll be Lauren Baker. She will shoot 2 technical free throws, and then the Ledgers remain in possession of the ball. The first one from Baker is good.
Yeah, hasn't missed a free throw.
Yeah, you
tonight.
talked about it. It's exactly who you want at that line, right? And with a technical, you get to pick whoever. Good on both.
Unbelievable line tonight from Lauren Baker.
It's an 11-point swing now with 22 seconds left. Barring a miracle, the Ledgers will come away with this one and improve to 4-4 on the season, while Randolph will drop below 500. Another inbound pass coming here for the Ledgers. Baker trying to find the other Baker. She does. Paisley Logan backing off now, and I doubt they foul anymore. Probably just play tight defense and let it run out. And that looks exactly like what the Rockets are going to do. 10 seconds left on the clock. Passed it down low. Lair back out to Baker. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. And that will do it. Final score here from Randolph. The Ledgers from St. Mary Springs 50, and the home team, the Rockets, 39. We'll step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, a brief post-game show here on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams.
Is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one old ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Welcome back here to the post-game show. Let me switch over for that. Let me get rid of this because, well, actually, we can still use this a little later on. But first, we want to recap what happened in this game. A 50-39 victory tonight for the Ledgers from St. Mary Springs Academy. Gage, give me your final stat lines, your final thoughts, how you felt.
Yeah, so a huge night from Lauren Baker. She had 22 in this affair. A very good game from her sister as well, and Allison, who chipped in 9. Ultimately, it was Springs' defensive second half that cut Randolph's point total in half, kept them below 40. Any coach you talk to, many of the coaches that I've talked to will tell you that if you can keep a team below that 40 mark, that you're in a good spot. Springs allowed 14 points in the second half, which is phenomenal defense from St. Mary Springs.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want, right? You come out firing, you're down at the halftime break, but a good pep talk in the locker room. They come out firing with a couple of deep threes there. The Baker sisters were on fire from anywhere on the court tonight.
Couldn't miss.
Yeah, exactly. And good defense, you're going to win games like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I would also say that Springs' free throw shooting tonight was phenomenal. Not a lot of missed free throws from them. That'll also allow you to win a lot of these close ball games.
Well, they're called free throws for a reason, right? You know, it's probably the most automatic shot in basketball. It's exactly where you need to make those points. It's only one at a time, but those things really do add up in a game that could be, tight like this. They are a decision factor. So Springs great from the line tonight, great from behind the arc, especially the Baker sisters. My goodness, it felt like they could hit everywhere. As far as Randolph goes tonight, Maddie Miedema had a nice night. Lexi Zemlo had a heck of a second half.
Yeah, she had 13 in this one. Madeline Miedema had 11, but I think the big takeaway here for teams that end up scouting off of this, to hold Madeline Miedema to as many points, as few points as you possibly can allow. She had 10 points in the first half and then 1 in the second, and it was on a free throw.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, 10 in the first half, it's exactly what you expect to see out of her. And then holding her to one, I think, is the biggest accomplishment of the Ledgers night. They can win by 11, but holding a star like that, like Maddie Miedema to 1.5, is an accomplishment on its own.
Yeah, and if you think about it statistically, right, if you allow that same half from Miedema, you win this game by 1. So it's crazy to think about how much of a difference that type of defense makes. But, yeah, phenomenal defense in that second half by St. Mary Springs.
That's exactly right. Gage, anything else you got to add?
No, I thought that this was a phenomenal game. It lived up to everything that we had thought it was going to be.
That's exactly right. All right, before we step aside, before our prayer, rather, let's take a look at this upcoming schedule here for JLS. Obviously, I'm moving the wrong thing here. Bear with me as I try to grab the right thing on my computer screen. But here we are, the schedule. Obviously, Saturday, that game is the one that you just watched. But moving on to Monday, 2 doubleheaders. The first one, Winneconne at Laconia, girls basketball and then boys basketball. Those games are at 5:45 and 7:15, respectively. And then the same timing for Dodgeland at Randolph. Right back here for girls basketball first, and then boys basketball. I will be here in Randolph. I believe, Gage, you will be in Laconia. We got a bunch of people, a bunch of places. Moving on to Tuesday, the final game before we take a break for Christmas. It'll be Columbus at Mayville, girls basketball. That game starts at 7. Expect pregame around 6:30. Ton of games coming at you after the break, though. Moving into January, we have a jam-packed schedule. We're all going to be there. We're super excited for it, so make sure you're constantly checking the social medias. I know Caleb does a fantastic job posting on Instagram and Facebook. And as always, you can just go to the YouTube channel, Livestream, or Jeff's Livestreams or Radio Plus. The games are always live on there. Moving on from that, as we like to do here at JLS, wrap up with a prayer. So if you would, please join me. Dear Lord, we want to thank you for another amazing day of getting to cover these amazing athletes that you put out here on the court. A fantastic basketball game once again, and we're so glad that we could be here to cover. We also want to thank you for keeping all the players safe. We know there were some rough injuries out there, a couple from each side, but there's going to be bumps, scrapes, and bruises. As long as those players are able to get back up, keep on fighting, and go on for another game, that's all we want and ask from you. We also want to ask for you that everybody here can get home safely tonight. All the parents, the players, the coaches, everybody in attendance, they get home safely and can travel to their next competition site safely. In your name we pray. Amen. Thank you all for tuning in to this production on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. 50-39, the Ledgers took down the Rockets here at home. We'll step aside, and we cannot wait to see you at a court or rink near us. Goodbye.
Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams would like to thank our sponsors.
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only. PT Tire and Service.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
AirTech, Pole Oil and Propane, Lit Services, Pioneer K.
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Rock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Wilmira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implement, Skyline Roofing,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Leroy Meats, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Building,